Hey up, how you doing? So we're having another beer from the pack, or the selezione that Andy brought me the other week. And I'm a tad apprehensive, I'm not going to lie. This is a great combination. I'm a tad out my comfort zone tasting this one. So we've got a lavender gose. Right, there's loads and loads of risk of mispronunciation on a load of this. It's brewed from a company in the Czech Republic. Let me have a go. Are you ready? So, and some of the words I looked up earlier and I don't even know what they mean now. I'm genius. So it's, I think the brewery's called Zichavek, I think, in the Czech Republic. It's a Lavender Gose coming in at 5.1% of the ABV. The lavender's from Bohemian Farms. Levandel Pod Ripem. I don't know what that means. I can't remember. I just can't remember. Is that the place where the farms are? Or it could be where the brewery is? Hops are Rubin and Vital. Let's get this in a glass. Oh my God. That's lively, ladies and gents. That's lively. I can't actually read much on the can, I've got to be honest, because it is in Czech. It's got lavender. I don't know what the 12 means. Got lavender all over the can, look. That bit looks as though it's peeled and there's something behind it, but there isn't, I don't think. I can't get it off. So, that looks a bit green. I think it looks like some of my Pilsners do, to be fair. Well, I can smell fruit. I think I can smell a bit of lavender, but it's not what I thought it was going to be. Shall we? There's the beer in the glass. A Pilsnery colour. Looks a bit green in this glass, with not a lot of head. It's got nice carbonation. Streaming off. Commercial beer reviews. I don't know. I can't keep up brewing 19 litres and trying to get content out to you. So I'm going to have to do some commercials in between. I don't know if you're going to like it. There's loads of really good commercial beer reviews out there. So I am not professing to be one of them. But some nice different beers. If I get some, I might bring... Well, I'm going to bring them to you. Just a bit of an infill. Just keep in touch with you. Yeah, just keep in touch. Instead of having a big blank space, I still get to chat to you, don't I? Right, come on. The last one I did two at a time. I'm going to do one at a time, I think, because that's how the professionals do it. So I'm following them. I went straight in there without a risk. There was Okay. That's fruity, actually. That's not what I was expecting at all. I tell you what, this is bringing back some memories. Because my grandma and granddad Shaw, my dad's mum and dad, lived in the next street to us as I was growing up. And I used to go there every Sunday dinner. And it was an old council house with no driveway. And you had this path. You used to go through with my granddad all the time since I was little. I shut that gate. Always didn't have a dog, but always wanted the gate shut. So I always had to shut the gate. But mostly as I got older, I used to go on my bike. In the morning, down for football. Then call in at Grandma and Granddad's on my bike for my Sunday lunch. Like clockwork. We used to go, a bit traditional, my mum and dad. We used to go to see my gran and granddad Tolson on a Saturday and then have fish and chips for tea. And all my uncles and aunties used to come and cousins. And then on a Sunday, I used to go Sunday lunch with my gran and granddad. It would be disappointing. I work shifts, so you can't have any structure with that, can you? So we don't do things like that. But yeah, we like clockwork it was. Anyway, back to Grandma and Granddad Shaw. And yeah, they had this path, quite a long path, leading up to the side of the house where we used to go in the side door straight into the kitchen. And either side, said path was lavender. Beautiful, that lovely colour, that vivid, beautiful colour of lavender. But as in the summer, you used to brush it with your legs as you was biking through, and the smell. Still remember that smell. We've got some lavender outside front of our house now. But yeah, that smell of lavender as you brush past it on your bike, I'll never forget that. I'll never forget. And then you used to open the door and it was like a smell of Grandma's Sunday lunch. Grandma she always did the best gravy and the best Yorkshire puddings. I feel like we've digressed a bit here. If you've come here for a beer review, you might be getting my life story. Anyway, there's a hint. There's like a lemony. I was worried this was going to be sour as well and proper get me there, but it isn't particularly. It's a little bit. But let's start and structure it, and then I'll let you get on, should I? Because this came from a bottle shop, so I don't know how readily available it is either, to be fair. Lightish mouthfeel. Starts off with this lemon. A lemony, citrusy burst. As it runs through the back of your mouth, it gets tartar. And it's not tart at the start. Rhymes, doesn't it? Not tart at the start, but it's tart at the end and dry. So I was expecting, what was them little purple Parma violets. I was expecting a massive face rush of Parma violets. None of them as a kid. But it's not. It isn't. It's balanced. And it's not a massive lavender. It's not huge. It's there just if you look for it on the aroma. But it's mostly lemon. Citrusy lemon. Lovely citrusy lemon. Yeah. And a bit of... with a little bit of lavender, but I wasn't sure about lavender in a beer, I've got to be honest. But it's really in the background. I don't know how much to put in, obviously, but there's just a little bit of lavender in the background. It's more of a... You sort of have to go looking for it a bit, to be fair. I mean, they plaster it all over the can. But yeah, it's definitely a light lemon citrus with a hint, a little hint of lavender. And then like a dryness and a tartness right at the end. But it's not that suck your face inside out tartness. It's just a bit tart. You know it's there. I don't know whether that's I did clean this glass this morning, so it was with the right. Although it's not. No head. I don't know whether that's a lavender. I was worried. I've got to be honest. When I looked at this, I thought that'll be interesting. I'm not sure that is going to be my bag. Lavender in a beer. But they've obviously got the right levels. It's refreshing. It's dry. It's a little bit tart. It's lemony. It's pretty damn delicious, I've got to say. It's pretty delicious. It's lovely. A nice summery drink, that. Out in the garden, in the sun, when you've had a hard day cutting the grass or something. That's going to refresh you. Lovely, that is. Yeah, I'm impressed. Completely not what I was thinking. Not what I was thinking at all, ladies and gentlemen. Pleasantly surprised. Very nice indeed. I'm going to go and enjoy this. Like I said, I did two together on the last one, didn't I? I'm going to do one at a time this time. Short little snippets you can fit in and watch in between doing something else. You don't have to spend a lot of time. Does that sound fair? We'll get some of them done. Little snippets. Little fillers when you just want a quick video out. And see you on the next one. Cheers.
Like, subscribe and hit the bell.